Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the playthrough of Watch Dogs 2. In the previous episode, at the end, I had no idea what to do, and it was because I turned off the HUD, so the objective marker is not continuously shown, which I do like. But in this case, yeah, I really could not know what to do, because I thought the objective was get some clothes. So I bought a t-shirt and I put on some pants. But apparently the game wants me to buy pants before the progression further is possible. And I noticed that by temporarily re-enabling the HUD. So this dude I don't think has any pants. Nope. So we need to get our car together. And there is not that much available, I guess. It's all locked out. There's only one car actually available. I mean, I'm quickly double checking. Yeah, that white one over there. This one. And then we need to find a location. Oh, let's pet the dog.
Oh, you need a good don't you, dog?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What an amazing day!
Oops, no. Ooh, I almost electrocuted that dude. I accidentally activated the booby trap. Ah, here's the car. A little music. And let's see where we have to go. We need to get to a clothing store, so to say. So there's one over here. It's a bike shop. But let's otherwise just go to this one. Also a bike shop. But that's doesn't matter, I guess. Yeah, the other one is way closer by. Let's go to the other one. Alright, I am going to see if I can do like a waypoint. I really don't like waypoints, sorry. I'm gonna remove it. I will try to find it on my own. It's too unimmersive in my book. Holy shit, that's some gangster music. I mean, it's a pretty cool tune, but god damn it. maybe a bit too much. Anyways, let's just go to the harbor and follow the coastal road, and it should take us there. By the way, I think once I have the DeadSec app, that's an app I do not have currently yet, then you can, I think, track all your mission objectives in the phone. Is this the shop? This could be it. I think this is it. Hope they're still open. Yes. You're really annoying. The music stays on. That's like crazy. So let's just put the car autoplay on. Otherwise it's a bit too much music if it's like full time. Holy shit.
Damn.
What type of
For real?
people?
No. 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 For real? Wait. Oh, no, I got it.
Hey, you can change in the back.
Have a good one.
Hey, hello.
Alright, we need bottoms, trousers. Holy shit, pretty expensive. They're all pretty much the same in my book. Let's just go with the jeans. Right, now I'm done, right?
All right, Satara. So where you at?
Sending you the location and the passcode for the door.
Nice.
It's cool. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Okay, I'll talk later. Okay.
I know you miss me.
Ah, this is a cool song.
I know you miss me blind.
Let's put this one on our playlist. Ah, goddammit, just finished. Alright, let's see where we have to go. We need to go over there, downtown San Francisco. So let's first cross the Golden Gate Bridge, then we're all good to go. Let's double time it. This is always so cool in open world games like this. Just driving on a drive with a cool song popping up, beautiful visuals, really can get you into the game world. What the Grand Theft Auto Vice City and Grand Theft Auto 4 really had that really well. And San Andreas as well. I didn't like 5. Oops, sorry.
I knew the time would come. I'd have to pay for my mistake. I can't blame you for what you doing to me, girl. Even though my heart aches.
Let's cut the corner.
Your dreams have all come true. Just the way you planned.
What the hell does that sign say?
So I'll just step aside.
Nothing.
I'm gonna step aside. Lend a helping hand. 'Cause I can never pay.
Alright, how the hell do we get up there? Let's take this one.
Only wish I could love you so. Makes it so very hard to go. 'Cause I love you so.
A graphical glitch over there. Or is that the sunshine? Those support beams. It's the sunshine on the guardrail posts.
I can never make you happy. No, I couldn't.
Here we go. Golden Gate Bridge.
Wish I could love.
Oops, sorry.
Makes it so very hard to go. 'Cause I love you so. I love you so. And it ain't easy to walk away when a man loves somebody. Hey, hey, hey.
Man, it's a pretty long bridge. Downtown San Francisco in the distance. On the horizon. Weird buildings over here. Some kind of wooden warehouses. Almost looks like military barracks. Right, where do we have to go? We go straight ahead and then all at the end we go to the left. We follow the road a bit to the left and then we take 1, 2, the third to the right and 1, 2, 3, the third to the left. Then we're there. Oops. I really don't like these lines. But it is what it is. I couldn't disable them. Those HUD elements. Alright, it was 1. No, wait. Yes, that's 1. 2, 3. Let's get over here. And then we have 1. Man, the frame rate's tanking over here. And holy shit. Really looks like a village over here. 2. And then let's get to the left here. Third one to the left. And then I guess it should be somewhere over here. Yes, we were actually at the right place, but we passed it. Man, maybe my graphic settings are still a bit too much of the good thing, because the frame rate does dip substantially over here, it seems. But before I dial it down, probably the shadows. I could maybe dial the shadows back a bit. But these are like specific NVIDIA shadows, which apparently are supposed to be really good. I don't really have that good of an eye for it, but they look pretty good. And I'm like, if it are NVIDIA based shadows and a 280 Ti cannot handle it, yeah, that's hard for me to believe. But of course, if the frame rate dips below 30, I should simply accept that it's too much for the 280 Ti graphics cards and dial some settings down. But I have a hard time doing that. I bought that card to be able to max everything out, so that's a bit my dilemma. Alright, let's do a little bit of chatting.
I can't believe my hand slipped. It must have been an earthquake. There's no other way I'd have messed up like that. I had to completely strip the paint off and then start from scratch. Ugh, it sucked. But I gotta say, my miniature army is going to look amazing.
Hey.
Miniature army. Pretty funny.
Your deck is trash. You've got too many cards. Here, look. Get rid of all your wetlands cards. Your monsters there are all garbage, and you're only getting a +1 synergy bonus. You should be drawing +3 in, like, under 4 turns.
Oh, hey!
What? Yo, you interested in taking a turn? We need one more person to play. It's one of those new German games. Yeah?
Shit, that's Free Road. It won a golden ace. I'd love to, but I'm kind of running late.
Fair enough.
Alright, pretty cool shop.
My bad.
A game shop. And a pretty good, cool Dark Souls-esque villain.
So, I rolled a 12 and just barely made a hit, but it was enough. My paladin was down to 1 life before I was able to heal everyone with a prayer for divine intervention to my deity, Arneson.
Nice.
Hi.
Very nice.
Yo!
Finally. So Josh and I spoke, and fucking over Bloom has been a long-standing project.
All right, you need two things to take down Bloom. You need to get people to rally behind your cause and separate you from the trolls.
And we need bots, and a lot of them to handle the data CTOS is processing.
Thank you, Josh.
We spent all night modifying our app so you can get followers to download the app, and we can use their processing power for the cause.
This is happening? It's really happening?
Yeah, man, this is happening. You better get to it.
Hell yeah, man! Barbarians are at the gate and ready to bust some Roman heads.
Yeah, we're gonna focus on some high-profile ops, playing for exposure and laughs to get people to download our app. All right.
Don't worry. So it was something fun.
Marcus! Check you out. Alive and dry. I wasn't sure after your moonlight swim. Come here. You've got to check this out.
Alright.
Behold, our very own open source research app. So, like, all of us here pool vulnerabilities that we find, and we encourage everyone to share their work, their research, etc.
Okay, so what's the research app do?
Widen our skill set? Make us irresistible to the gender of our choice?
What, so it's like a I know Kung Fu kind of deal?
If Kung Fu was a gender and not so 1999? Absolutely.
The app. Here it is. Select an upgrade and combine the required components to craft it. Unlock upgrades for RC devices, weapons, hacks, etc. As you craft upgrades, more possibilities will unlock in the same branch. Very nice. And we already have it. Do we also have the DeadSec app? Probably not yet. Alright, how many skill points do we have? I have no clue. Press A to unlock a skill. Vehicle hacking, social engineering, CTOS2 exploits, gadget mastery, upgrade hacking capacity, marksmanship, remote control. Alright, let's see what we have over here. What does this do? Hack vehicles to move in specific directions. Press or hold left button, then press A, XP or Y. Alright. Let's just leave that one for now. This hack sends a distraction to civilian phones or blast feedback in enemy headsets. It also cancels 911 and reinforcement calls. To distract someone, press LB or hold LB, then press Y option. Costs 2 botnet resources. That one could be pretty handy. Let's take that one. Yes. Where are my points stored? I have no clue where I can see how many points I have. Assign a target to one of the gangs of San Francisco. Nope, that's too sneaky. Really high level gang members of a gang to rough up. Nope. Call the strongest. Nope. Call the strongest. Automatically flag profiles of nearby people with large bank accounts. Nope. Simultaneous create a distraction on everyone around you. Alright. Reduces botnet resource cost when using any hack. Alright. Place a false APB on your target and broadcast the location. The police will come to arrest the target. That one is pretty handy. Place a false APB with a special dangerous criminal advisory. This replaces the APB suspect located ability. Alright, let's just leave it. Do I still have points? No, no research points available anymore. Alright. Now what to do?
Behold, the wonders of technology.
A 3D printer?
This is the army of printers. It is capable of pumping out an arsenal of lethal weapons down.
Seriously?
Yep. Once you master it, voila! Hipster merchant of death.
All good, except I'm no hipster.
You keep telling yourself that. Now try to make something. But don't blow us up.
Alright. Stun gun we already have. Weapon slots are empty. A jumper. The jumper can enter vents to reach difficult places, interact with closed circuit terminals, and use gadgets. Thank you very much. Very handy. Let's get some more. The quadcopter is pretty expensive. Let's see if we can get some weapons. I do want to play as non-lethally as possible. But a for noobs pistol, why not? Let's take the for noobs pistol. Do a paint job on it. I don't really see the paint job. I don't really understand those paint jobs. They were freaking expensive as well. Ah. I have to press A one more time. No, but I won't spend 2700 on a blue color. Did I buy that weapon? No. Yes. I have to press A again. Very nice, although I really don't want to use it. And let's see if we can also use the equipment wheel to equip weapons and gadgets. Hold D-pad up, open equipment wheel, select a gadget or weapon, release D-pad up to equip it. Left D-pad, deploy or take control of jumper. Right D-pad, deploy or take control of quadcopter. Alright. Really, that jumper is really a cool gadget in my book. Reminds me of, I think it was James Bond Nightfire or the game after it. I think it was the one afterwards, where you also had like a remote controlled vehicle, a small one. It's really cool to get into hard, unreachable places. Let's see if we can buy something from here. Nope. It's all way too expensive. What the hell is that star over there? No ID. The military. Alright, let's leave the 3D printer for now. Man, they did put a lot of detail in this game. Really like it. Although I must say, for instance over there, the colors are way too saturated in my book. Maybe I can do something on it. I'm really used to now HDR and realistic color palettes and tones. And this is a bit too much in your face in my book. Video pixel density, what the hell is that? Modifier that applies to the resolution, the full screen or any window mode and allows to upscale or downscale. Nope. Where can I do the colors? Over here. Brightness. Adjust the brightness value of the game to customize a darker or brighter gameplay. Game 50. No, I think that's pretty okay at 50. Sharpness, adjust the boundaries between zones of different tones and colors. Or colors. Also not really what I'm looking at for. Doesn't seem to be here. The saturation, but whatever. We have to talk a bit more with people. Probably. And why do I see... We can shop here. There are some pickups over there. I probably need a jumper to get to them. Fuck. Parts, movers and shakers. Anything is a dildo. That's some pretty big electricity wire over there. Or is it simply climbing rope? I have no idea. Green bean? Green beans. On show this Friday. Alright. But I really would like to get those money pickups over there. Bitter ale. I don't see anywhere where I can run the jumper through. Let's talk with him.
So what do you do around here for fun?
What do you mean? This is fun.
Yeah, but outside this place.
No.
Right. Nice talk, Josh.
Talk with him.
Good to have another brother here.
Good to be here, man. Are you all hackers?
Yeah, kind of a basic requirement to get invited into the hacker space. But we all have our specialties, like Josh over there. Always building shit that shouldn't work. Now he's trying to build this big-ass drone.
And Wrench?
Good engineer, too. But better at breaking shit apart. And yo, Satara? Sis got skills as an artist and a graphic designer. Without her, dead sex walking around without a face or voice.
What about you? What's your superpower?
Tactical coordinator, or cat herder. Take your pick. I make DedSec go where it has the most impact. You heard of Prime 8? Those are some real dirty hacking motherfuckers.
Yeah, I've brushed up against them before. It wasn't pleasant.
All right, that's what I like to hear. Link up with me when you're ready to do this, and I'll fill you in. There's always someone running ops against Prime 8. Bet they'd love your help.
Online activities are the purple icons on noodle maps. Perform cooperations, steal data, join cops to hunt down, assist nearby. You can change your online privacy settings in the game options app. Select settings, then choose online preferences. Alright, I have the online aspect totally shut down. I mean, it's a single player playthrough. Our fear is their power. Wish you were here. I wish you were here. What's this?
So we've been looking at this new guy, calls himself Retro. Now I like his style. Spent some time in Oakland. In fact, that's where he earned some of his hacker cred. I read everything I could about it when it was going down. The Home Domain Center had to deal with Homeland Security. They rolled out cameras in Oakland and started stockpiling data on everybody. Somehow Retro got targeted by the thing and profiled him based on his computer skills and marked him as a prime suspect in the local high-tech robbery. The evidence was all digital. Nothing put him at the scene of the crime. And the case was a shit show, full of quotes from people who didn't know anything about technology, lies everywhere, false flags and fear-mongering. They weren't about to admit to a flaw in their system. Retro got lucky. He got a judge that decided not to throw the book at him. So he ended up with community service. He says it wasn't a big deal because he got to work with kids. Taught them the truth about the system in place. Probably the best lesson they've ever learned. But he knew he was going back after the HDC. He data mined them, hacked into the accounts of their key members, exposed every little thing that showed just how corrupt the system was. A huge victory, right? Yeah, maybe not so much. Oh, he spanked the HDC, no question. Got the program shut down hard. So where did all those cameras in Oakland go? They're still there. But guess who owns them now? Bloom. They're part of the CTOS, being used to track and profile people, just like the HDC was doing. And now Retro's got himself a nasty profile on record. We think he's gonna be eager to do something about it and can't wait to see him work. My bet, he's prime DedSec material.
Alright. How the hell? I need a key to get further in over there.
DedSec found Josh, hot sauce, posting anti-CTOS videos on Invite. Kid had a plastic Halloween mask over his face, a skull, but like the worst dollar store skull you could find. You could see his eyes through it. Big no-no when it comes to avoiding a profiler. He had a distorted voice, but he didn't change his speech patterns. See, Josh, he's high-functioning autistic, which means he's got a very specific way of talking. Satara found him easily, but he wasn't at all what we expected. When you get down to pure coding, Josh operates on a higher level than the rest of us. We gotta look at his CTOS profile, and all kinds of nasty flags popped up. Emotionally challenged, unstable, even a low mental maturity score. He's none of those things, and he quickly became the activist soul of our group. He has a black and white way of seeing things, fair and unfair, which means he can be refreshing and often hilarious. We caught a glimpse of the damaged CTOS Delta. Rejected care programs, cut funding, overcharges. We offered to help him make things right. When we met Josh, he had the right intentions and the wrong approach, like a laser putting on a pretty light show instead of burning holes. If Bloom's system wants to make him unemployable, damn straight we're gonna snatch him up and point him right back at him.
Alright, just taking this in for the backstories. Another one.
The wrench. Man, what to say about this guy? Some freaky shit going on right there. I'd like to say he's actually a sensitive, charming guy beneath the harsh exterior. But I'm pretty sure he's a fucked up motherfucker all the way through. I don't even know who first recruited him. He just started showing up at local hacker spaces and building his tools of destruction. At first, I thought he was trying too hard. Like he was a FBI plant or something. But no agent is gonna pull the kind of suicidal stunts this guy does. I think the truth is, Wrench doesn't care if he dies. But he's not going quietly. Even so, I'm glad we've got the Wrench on our side. One of the group's biggest problems is lack of GSD. Getting shit done. The Wrench is pure GSD, and he brings his own sledgehammer. He's not some dumb thug either. I've seen some of his code. He's legit. Probably why he's interested in DedSec and not some street gang. You know what? I take that back. He might actually belong to a street gang. Who knows? One thing I do know about Wrench, the man hates Bloom. I mean, hates
Metal
them.
Gear.
I can't get the why from him. It's obvious he wears the mask to avoid facial recognition, but what's he hiding from? He's not saying.
Right. There was another one over here.
The wrench.
No, I already got this one. Why is it still marked? And I saw another one. Where was it? Ah, over here.
Let's talk about Satara. She's been driving DedSec in the Bay Area. The hackerspace, she's paying for it with borrowed money. Every DedSec poster, every flyer, that's Satara. She's even had a hand in our core toolset. Found one of the first 0 days in CTOS 2.0. Some of the guys call her Madam President, but I see her as more of a pirate captain. She'll lead you to the treasure, but you piss her off, you're walking the plank. I had a long talk with her once. Found out where she gets her relentless drive. She's got rich parents back home in Calcutta, and I mean like drive a car in the house rich. They sent her to Ivy League schools, yes, plural, hoping to expand the dynasty, I suppose. But she didn't stick with it. She rejected their money too. Everything she's got now was taken from people she says didn't deserve it.
What are called
Satara's seen her
PCs?
own relatives pulling strings, taking advantage. She says shit like that will never change because people at the bottom think they can't change it. And she says we're right at the heart of it now, with Silicon Valley pushing us towards a point of no return, replacing elite individuals with unstoppable corporations. Bloom makes the top of her hit list, and she calls CTOS 2.0 their preemptive strike on any opposition.
Alright. Apparently the indicator doesn't disappear when you have cleared an audio log, which I find a bit annoying, because this one I already listened to, I guess.
So we've been looking at this new guy, calls himself Retro. Now I like his style.
Or maybe this is a new one.
In fact, that's where he earned some of his hacker cred. I read everything I could about it when it was going down. The Home Domain Center had to deal with Homeland Security. They rolled out cameras in Oakland and started stockpiling data on everybody.
I don't even remember.
Somehow Retro got targeted by the thing and profiled him based on his computer skills and marked him as a prime suspect in the local high-tech robbery.
I think
the evidence was all digital. Nothing put him at the scene of the crime.
This was the first one we listened
to. Was a shit show. Full of quotes from people who didn't know anything about technology, lies everywhere, false flags and fear-mongering. They weren't about to admit to a flaw in their system. Retro got lucky. He got a judge that decided not to throw the book at him. So he ended up with community service. He says it wasn't a big deal because he got to work with kids. Taught them the truth about the system in place. Probably the best lesson they've ever learned. But he knew he was going back after the HTC. He data mined them, hacked into the accounts of their key members, exposed every little thing that showed just how corrupt the system was. A huge victory, right? Yeah, maybe not so much. Oh, he spanked the HTC, no question. Got the program shut down hard. So where did all those cameras in Oakland go? They're still there. But guess who owns them now? Bloom. They're part of the CTOS, being used to track and profile people, just like the HTC was doing. And now Retro's got himself a nasty profile on record. We think he's gonna be eager to do something about it and can't wait to see him work. My bet, he's prime DedSec material. The original Chicago DedSec has coordinated operations. Everybody mostly working towards the same goal.
Last one.
Rumors say that the leaderless group actually has somebody upstairs calling the shots. The Council of Daves. I can't say if it's true or not, but somebody's focusing their efforts. I know because I studied everything about them, even ran a few of their ops. I wanted to emulate them, try to figure out what worked for them and apply it to us. But the members of our Bay Area DedSec couldn't be more different from each other. Now, if there was a spectrum spanning anarchists to activists, we'd probably fill the whole damn thing. But there's one thing that unites the key crew. Each one of us has reason to hate big data, or more specifically, Bloom and its CTOS. I've been overseeing operations, making sure people get to where they need to be with the tools they require. I've got eyes on the big picture. The way I see it, I've lit the fuse. It's only a matter of time before Bloom feels the DedSec explosion.
Alright, now we know a bit about every gang member in the gang itself. Let's talk to her. Probably she will give our next mission, and then let's do that mission in the next episode. Here we go, because I'm already exceeding the 45-minute marker. Hello. Why can't I talk with her?
It's something, right?
This whole place is something.
We used to keep track of news feeds on here, but now it's our follower wall.
So it knows if we're trending?
No. It's based on hard values. How many people downloaded our app, how much processing power we have access to, you know.
Nice.
And, speaking of which, we're downloading the DedSec app into your phone as we speak. When it's ready, open it up, click the suggested op, and hit the park outside so we can test it.
Sounds good.
One more thing. I put a reminder on your phone so you remember what we're gunning for. Get enough processing power to take down Bloom.
Alright. And I think these dudes all have additional dialogue options as well. Let's check it out. Ah, no. That when I played this game like a year and a half ago, it did occur, but that's probably maybe later, that you could like start different dialogues after each other with the same person. What the hell is this? Is this sleeping? Rest. Nope, no resting now. Let's install the app. Select walk in the park, then press A to track it. Alright. Use DedSec app to track the new mission. It's up to you to raise DedSec's notoriety in San Francisco. The more exposure DedSec has with their ops, the more botnet power they'll have to run their operations. Alright, very nice. We have our task laid out for us for the next episode. This, by the way, is a pretty cool... These are motherboards, I presume. And this is all like an elaborate water cooling piping setup. Anyways, it was... I forgot what I was telling. Oh, what's this?
The spiritual organization New Dawn is accusing Oakland City Councilor Miranda Kamei of defamation. In a recent interview, the councilor had described the organization as, quote, a fraudulent pyramid scheme. The organization seems to have fought back with more than just lawyers. The councilor's private life was recently revealed when medical records of the councilor's transgender treatments were mysteriously released to the media. A spokesperson for New Dawn said that the organization had nothing to do with the leaked medical records, and in her statement accused Councilor Kamei of desperately seeking attention.
Alright. Anyways, we know what to do in the next one. Smile for the cameras. It's still a bit slow in the gameplay department. I'm still really getting to grips with the mechanics and the backstory and stuff. And I like to get through it a bit thoroughly. This is our HQ, so now we have a pretty good grasp of what's going on over here. In the next episode, hopefully it will be a bit more action focused and some more progress done. Hope you still enjoyed this one somewhat. And to see you in that next episode, guys. For the meantime, do not ever forget to... always keep on gaming. See you later.